Every 36 seconds, someone dies from heart disease. Every 4 minutes, a senior suffers a stroke. And in over 80% of cases, it is linked to one thing you use every single day: cooking oil. 99% of seniors over 60 are still using oils that increase stroke risk by up to 75%, raise Alzheimer's risk by 60%, and flood your bloodstream with cell-destroying toxins after just one meal. Most doctors are not warning you about this, but the science is terrifying. The wrong oils spike inflammation, harden your arteries, feed dementia, and trigger joint pain, all while hiding under labels like vegetable and heart healthy. Yet one simple oil swap could slash inflammation by 47% in just weeks. In this comprehensive guide, we will reveal the 4 worst oils you should never touch and the 4 best oils you must start using today. We will rank them from the least harmful to the deadliest, and from the least beneficial to the most powerful. Every fact shared here is backed by real science. No guesses, no fluff, just peer-reviewed studies done on seniors like you. Let us start with the oils you need to eliminate from your kitchen immediately. The 4 worst oils for seniors. Number 4. Canola oil, the false friend. This one fools almost everyone. It is marketed as heart-healthy, low in saturated fat, and safe for cooking. But the truth is that canola oil is highly processed, chemically treated, and linked to dangerous long-term health effects, especially in seniors. Canola oil comes from the rapeseed plant, which is naturally high in erucic acid, a compound toxic to the heart in large amounts. Today's canola oil is genetically modified and chemically extracted using hexane, a known neurotoxin. During processing, it is exposed to high heat, which creates oxidized fats and harmful compounds called lipid peroxides. These trigger inflammation deep in the body, especially in the arteries and brain. A study in the journal Nutrients found that mice fed canola oil had worse memory and increased amyloid plaque in the brain, the same type of plaque seen in Alzheimer's disease. Another study in Lipids in Health and Disease showed that canola oil raised blood pressure and decreased antioxidant levels in aging subjects. For seniors, this means trouble. Your body is already more vulnerable to oxidative stress, and canola oil adds fuel to the fire. It damages your cells, weakens your arteries, and silently clouds your memory. Because it is cheap and everywhere in restaurants, dressings, and baked goods, it is hard to avoid unless you check every label. Even worse, it is unstable at high temperatures. Cooking with canola oil can create trans fats, which are banned in many countries for good reason. These fats are known to cause heart disease, insulin resistance, and stroke. If you are still using canola oil, it is time to toss it out. There are safer, healthier oils that protect your heart and brain, but this one is fake health food with deadly consequences for anyone over 60. Number 3. Corn oil, the silent inflammatory. This one hides in plain sight. It is in your fried food, your snacks, your frozen dinners, and it is slowly damaging your heart, joints, and brain every single day. Corn oil is one of the most inflammatory oils on earth. It contains up to 60% omega-6 fatty acids, and that is where the danger begins. Omega-6 fatty acids are not bad in small amounts. Your body needs them, but the problem is balance. Seniors need a healthy ratio of omega-6 to omega-3, something close to 2 to 1. But most people are eating oils like corn oil every day, which pushes that ratio to 20 to 1 or even higher. That is a recipe for chronic inflammation, and once inflammation takes over, your risk for arthritis, heart disease, diabetes, and memory loss skyrockets. A study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition showed that diets high in omega-6 from corn oil led to a 2.5 times increase in C-reactive protein, a key marker of inflammation, especially in seniors. Another study found that men over 60 who consumed high levels of corn oil had a 70% higher risk of fatal heart disease compared to those who avoided it. But the damage does not stop there. Corn oil is almost always made from genetically modified corn, and the extraction process uses chemical solvents and heat. This strips any natural nutrients and produces dangerous oxidized lipids. These are the kind of compounds that stiffen arteries, damage your cells, and speed up aging from the inside. Worse, corn oil is often reused in restaurant deep fryers. Reheated oil produces aldehydes, which have been directly linked to neurodegenerative diseases like Parkinson's and Alzheimer's. Seniors already have slower detox systems, so these toxic byproducts stay in the body longer, doing more damage. If you have joint pain, memory problems, unstable blood sugar, or belly fat you just cannot lose, corn oil might be feeding the fire. You might not taste the damage, but your body feels it every single day. After 60, you cannot afford to guess what goes in your body. Corn oil is a cheap filler that costs seniors their health. Number 2. Soybean oil, the hidden hormone disruptor. This one hides under the label vegetable oil, but do not be fooled. It is almost always soybean oil, and it may be one of the most damaging substances seniors consume on a regular basis. It is cheap, it is flavorless, and it is used in everything from salad dressings to margarine to restaurant food. But what it does inside your body is far from harmless. Soybean oil is loaded with unstable polyunsaturated fats that oxidize quickly, especially when heated. When that happens, your body is flooded with toxic compounds that inflame tissues, damage your arteries, and accelerate aging. It is also extremely high in omega-6 fatty acids, just like corn oil, but soybean oil has an even worse track record when it comes to the brain. A 2020 study from the University of California found that a diet high in soybean oil altered the expression of over 100 genes in the brain, including genes involved in neuroinflammation, metabolic disorders, and even conditions like Alzheimer's and autism. Seniors who already have slower brain cell repair mechanisms are even more vulnerable. Even worse, soybean oil affects hormones. The same study found changes in the hypothalamus, the brain's control center for hormones and metabolism. That means increased risk of weight gain, mood issues, blood sugar spikes, and fatigue symptoms most seniors already struggle with. Over 90% of soy in the United States is genetically modified, and the extraction process involves high heat and chemical solvents like hexane, which leave behind residues you do not want in your food. And if you think cooking at home keeps you safe, check your ingredients. Bottled vegetable oil, usually soybean. Store-bought sauces, usually soybean. Almost anything fried or baked. There it is again. Here is the scary part. Soybean oil has been shown to increase the risk of heart arrhythmias, especially in people with existing heart conditions. Seniors over 60 are already at higher risk of heart rhythm issues, and this oil silently makes it worse by disrupting the balance of fatty acids in the cell membranes of your heart. Number 1. Cottonseed oil, the toxic imposter. This one is not just bad, it is toxic, and it is everywhere in processed foods. Cottonseed oil is often used in snack foods, chips, crackers, baked goods, and fast food fryers. It is cheap, highly stable for long shelf life, and it has almost zero nutritional value. But the real danger is what it is doing to your brain, metabolism, and entire cardiovascular system. Cotton is not even a food crop. It is classified as a non-edible industrial crop, which means it is allowed to be grown with more pesticides and toxins than any other major oil source. Those residues stay behind in the oil, then go straight into your bloodstream. Cottonseed oil is packed with omega-6 fatty acids, even more than soybean or corn oil. That means every tablespoon delivers a flood of inflammatory compounds that trigger pain, stiffness, and cellular stress. But here is what makes it even worse for seniors. Cottonseed oil contains gossypol, a naturally occurring toxin that can damage organs and lower immunity. While it is processed to reduce that content, trace amounts still remain, especially in cheaper oils. A major study published in Toxicology Reports found that exposure to gossypol in lab animals led to reproductive toxicity, liver damage, and oxidative stress, particularly in aging subjects. For seniors with already weakened detox systems, that is a direct hit to the liver and immune function. But the most shocking part: a recent study in metabolic brain disease found that cottonseed oil consumption was linked to memory loss and reduced cognitive performance in aging rats, even without other dietary changes. It triggers inflammation in the hippocampus, the part of the brain responsible for learning, memory, and mood. That makes it especially dangerous for seniors already at risk for dementia. The 4 best oils for seniors. Now that you know the 4 oils silently wrecking your heart, brain, and joints, let us explore the oils that do not just avoid damage, they actively help your body heal. They fight inflammation, improve memory, support your heart, and fuel your cells the way nature intended. Number 4. Avocado oil, the high heat hero. If you are over 60 and want better heart health, smoother joints, and sharper memory, avocado oil should be one of your go-to oils. It is rich, buttery, and loaded with compounds that fight inflammation instead of causing it. Most importantly, it stays stable even when you cook with it. Avocado oil is high in monounsaturated fats, especially oleic acid, the same compound found in olive oil that has been shown to support cardiovascular health and reduce inflammation. But unlike olive oil, avocado oil has a much higher smoke point. That means you can safely use it for high-heat cooking like stir-frying, roasting, or pan-searing without damaging the fat or turning it toxic. A study published in the Journal of Functional Foods found that avocado oil helped reduce bad cholesterol and increased good cholesterol in older adults, especially those with metabolic syndrome. This shift in cholesterol balance plays a direct role in preventing artery blockage and stroke in seniors. But that is not all. Avocado oil contains lutein, a powerful antioxidant that protects your eyes and brain. Lutein accumulates in the retina and has been shown to reduce the risk of macular degeneration, a condition that blinds seniors slowly over time. A study in Nutrients showed that seniors with higher lutein intake had better memory recall and faster mental processing than those who did not consume it regularly. Look for cold-pressed, unrefined avocado oil. It should be green in color, not clear or pale yellow. That deeper color means it still has its natural antioxidants and nutrients. Number 3. Extra virgin olive oil, the time-tested medicine. If there is one oil that has stood the test of time, it is this one. Extra virgin olive oil is not just a kitchen staple, it is medicine disguised as food. For seniors over 60, it is one of the most powerful oils for protecting the heart, brain, and blood vessels, but only if you are using it right. Real extra virgin olive oil is rich in polyphenols, powerful plant-based antioxidants that reduce inflammation and stop the oxidation of bad cholesterol, the very process that leads to clogged arteries. A major study published in the New England Journal of Medicine followed older adults on a Mediterranean diet rich in extra virgin olive oil. The results showed a 30% reduction in stroke and heart attack risk, even in high-risk seniors. But olive oil does not just help your heart, it protects your brain. Research, published in Aging Cell, found that extra virgin olive oil helps preserve cognitive function by reducing beta-amyloid buildup, the sticky plaque linked to Alzheimer's disease. Seniors who consumed just 2 tablespoons a day had better memory, sharper thinking, and even improved verbal fluency. Not all olive oil is equal, though. Many brands labeled extra virgin are fake blends diluted with cheaper oils. You want 100% cold-pressed extra virgin olive oil in a dark glass bottle. It should smell grassy, slightly bitter, and peppery in the back of your throat. That peppery sting? That is the polyphenols doing their job. Number 2. Virgin coconut oil, the brain energizer. This oil has been used for thousands of years in traditional medicine, but now modern science is catching up. For seniors, virgin coconut oil might be one of the most overlooked health weapons in the kitchen. Coconut oil is rich in medium-chain triglycerides, a unique type of fat that digests differently than most oils. Instead of being stored as body fat, medium-chain triglycerides are quickly absorbed by the liver and converted into energy and ketones. For seniors struggling with low energy, poor brain clarity, or blood sugar crashes, this rapid energy boost can be life-changing. A study published in Neurobiology of Aging found that seniors with memory problems showed improved brain function after just 1 dose of medium-chain triglyceride oil. The reason? Ketones fuel the brain more efficiently than glucose, especially in aging brains where glucose uptake starts to decline. Coconut oil is also a powerful antimicrobial. It contains lauric acid, which breaks down harmful bacteria, viruses, and fungi in the gut. This helps rebalance your microbiome, reduce digestive problems, and support better immunity. Look for organic, unrefined, cold-pressed virgin coconut oil. It should smell slightly sweet and natural, not chemically neutral. Use 1 to 2 tablespoons per day, spread across meals. Number 1. Cold-pressed black seed oil, the ultimate healer. This is the powerhouse oil almost no one is using, but everyone should be. Cold-pressed black seed oil, also known as Nigella sativa, is one of the most potent anti-inflammatory, antioxidant, and immune-supporting oils in the world. For seniors, its benefits go beyond nutrition. They reach deep into the systems most affected by aging: the heart, brain, joints, and lungs. Black seed oil contains a rare compound called thymoquinone. It has been studied in dozens of clinical trials and shown to reduce oxidative stress, chronic inflammation, and blood sugar levels in aging adults. In one study published in Phytotherapy Research, seniors who took black seed oil daily for 6 weeks saw a 47% reduction in inflammatory markers and improved memory function. Black seed oil has been shown to help regulate blood pressure, reduce bad cholesterol, and support better respiratory health, especially in people over 60 with conditions like asthma or chronic obstructive pulmonary disease. One study found that it improved lung function and reduced coughing in just 4 weeks of use. Use cold-pressed, 100% pure black seed oil. It should be dark, slightly bitter, and bottled in glass. Start with half a teaspoon daily, taken on an empty stomach. You can increase to 1 teaspoon, but go slowly. This oil is powerful. Most seniors use the wrong oils every day, without realizing they are feeding inflammation, brain fog, and disease. But now you know what to avoid and what to embrace. The oils you choose can either speed up aging or protect your body like medicine. Your body is still listening. It is not too late to change what you feed it. Start with your oils and rebuild your health from the inside out. Make the switch today and give your body the nourishment it deserves.